All right, my Saggies, what is going on for you? Let's take a look. This reading is a timeless reading, so whenever you see this, if you're brought here by the title of this video, then this is for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node Sagittarius. So I'm going to take a look at what message wants to come through for you. Feel free to swap around the energies. As always, just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Don't try to shoehorn yourself into every message. You're better off just looking at the titles and see what hits you, okay? What brings up your intuitive, that might be for me, okay? So let's see where we're going. In the extended, I will pull cards for each zodiac sign relevant to this reading. I'll talk about that a little bit more later. Truth. Wow. I'm getting the divine masculine and I'm getting the shadow that's underneath and a sense of relief, the truth and the shift and the knowledge. Okay. So, some of you who are new to my channel, welcome in. I do readings, maybe a little bit differently than some other people you might have seen. I care about what's on the bottom of the deck, and not everybody does, but I do. I care about what's on the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck, or cards pulled from the underside of the deck, indicate what's going on underneath the surface, okay? So this can be underneath the surface of a connection or underneath the surface of a particular person. And these particular cards, Saggies, indicate to me that divine masculine, I didn't really set an intention for a twin flame reading, but divine masculine, shadow, and relief. So some of you are dealing with a divine masculine who is going through a lot. Some of you are dealing with this person, and you may not know that, right? Because it's going on underneath the surface. If you want to set an intention for this reading, drop a comment about what your intention would be. What do you want to know? What do you want to hear? And so, or what answer do you want to have given to you? And Spirit will make that so, even if you're watching this a year later. Okay, that's my intention. So what comes through here, because I must be talking to, or I feel like I'm talking to, a divine feminine who is living in their truth, or who is shifting into their truth in a more powerful way. It's something about having awareness, that they have some kind of new awareness has come up for you, Saggy. And, you know, you're deciding that there's a shift you want to make. That is likely causing some upheaval in a divine masculine that you're connected to. Okay. That might just be for a group of you, others of you who are, working on yourself, or kind of integrating some kind of truth. It might be hitting your masculine side, right? It might be about how you take action in the world. It might be about something that is a very masculine attribute of yours. And there's something shadow-esque about it, okay? So how do we know what shadow is? I will say there's one really good way to tell is that, we're trained as kids, all of us, to be polite, to be nice to people, to do things in a certain way, however, whatever your family values are. And if there's parts of us, that rageful, terrible too, there's, a rageful young child who it is trained out of them to show anger, to show tears, to be open with their bodies, to be whatever it is that was trained out of you as a child. It can sometimes come out later as like a lashing out, or like a burst, right? There can be sexual acting out. There can be rage at a specific person. It can be an old friend, or it can be a family member, or it can be somebody that you have been dealing with, that there's just this sense of currently that is like triggering some kind of memory that is, making some rageful things come out of you, or because that is the lowest vibration of masculine, which is rage, and also shame. Okay, shame for having emotions, shame for actually communicating one's emotions. That can be a big part of shame for masculine. And I just get the feeling that that's kind of taking over, or there's some kind of healing going on right now, that it kind of has to like come to the surface so that one can be aware of like, where did that come from? Why is that? Why did I do that? Why did I say that? Or why did I feel that way? It's the beginning of healing. Awareness is the beginning of healing, right? Knowledge. So if this is about a twin flame connection, there can be something about the feminine's actions that may be triggering the masculine. Okay, that may be triggering the masculine here. So let's do this. And underneath is the Two of Pentacles, the Justice card, the Ace of Swords, the King of Cups, the Wheel, and the Ace of Pentacles. I really like that. So 2 aces in 6 cards is a lot of aces. And what that says to me is this divine masculine, showing up as the King of Cups here, has been sitting on the fence for a long time about a decision. And the truth, I feel like the divine feminine imparts some kind of truth, right? We Ace of Swords and that truth card to this masculine. That changes everything. And this may be happening subconsciously. This may be happening in the 5D. This may be happening in telepathy or something like that. You don't even know you're doing it, divine feminine. But if you have internally shifted or made a different choice or are going in a different direction, there is going to be time for a conversation, sort of a real life 3D telephone call or texting or whatever it is. And, you know, I do feel like you're going to impart that information then, but I feel like this masculine already knows. Now, I haven't really talked much about this relief card. Whatever you're telling this masculine or whatever you're doing to heal your own inner masculine, it will bring some kind of relief to sort of know why the feelings are the way they are, or why you're lashing out, or it's sort of an answer. It's an answer. It's a truth bomb. Okay? It's a truth bomb. And it's not a shaming truth bomb. It, you know, the real truths of the world can be spoken in under 5 words, right? I love you. I was wrong. Please forgive me. Like, whatever the truth is, it's going to be so simple and clear. You don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to go down a lot of roads. And I do feel like that changes the calculus for the masculine. They're sitting on the fence about something. It changes the calculus. How that works or where direction it goes. The Wheel of Fortune is here, and then this Ace of Pentacles. So there can be a new beginning. Where this goes, we'll dive into much deeper in the extended, I feel, because I'm not sure where this is going to go, right? Is it going to be like, okay, well, then I'm setting off on my own, or okay, let's be together. Ace of Pentacles, in this deck, the Wheel of Fortune is a couple. So my intuition right away is saying, okay, there's going to be something offered in terms of a permanent seed being planted, a pentacle. That's about spending time together. That's about making some kind of commitment. So let's see where we go. Yeah, Tower. Okay, right out the gate. Hierophant. Page of Cups. Wow. Sag. Death. 5 of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. What a transformation. Goodness, what a transformation. 3 of Swords. Look at this past. Okay. Queen of Cups and the 3 of Cups. So there's some kind of like, this has already happened. So some of you have already decided to go in a new direction or to impart some kind of truth bomb. And it is going to create a massive shift. Okay. The massive shift in the sense of this Tower and Death. And just a little light reading, folks, for the weekend. Just, just saying. And then this Three of Swords showing up here. So whatever has been is changing. Whatever structure or whatever kind of lane or silo or whatever it's been, like however this relationship has been existing. And I feel like it's been existing in kind of an eternal loop, infinity loop there. Like it's not moved forward, but it's not gone back. It's just the same. It's just the same, and nothing really changes anything. I do think it's giving Divine Feminine some time. You, Saggy, some time. And I feel like this Hierophant is a little bit about blowing up convention, about, right, with the Tower here, about blowing up a traditional connection, or blowing up something that is going to become traditional or something like that. It's like, no, I'm not really wanting something traditional. I feel like I'm getting that a little bit. There's a Five of Pentacles. Some of you could be asking for something traditional. Okay? Asking for something more traditional. And this Page of Cups is like, I don't know how much we have to offer each other right now, but that's what I'm offering you. It's almost like an all or nothing. It's an all or nothing coming from a Sag. And the masculine, I feel like, is this, because King of Cups is a water sign. I feel like you're dealing with a water sign. Five of Pentacles. I'm not sure how much I have to offer. Okay, I'm getting that. But I think there is, there's something good that comes out of the masculine, this Knight of Pentacles. I love this Knight of Pentacles because he's very trustworthy and diligent. There might be some truth bomb coming back from the masculine to the feminine about what they believe is possible or not possible or something like that. This is the most, the Knight of Cups is the most chivalrous of the knights, but this is the most hardworking. Okay, this is the one, Knight of Pentacles is the one that puts in the most time and effort when they want to do something. I will clarify that Five of Pentacles for sure. I feel like they've bottomed out. I feel like the Divine Masculine here has bottomed out in some very, very meaningful way, which is why we're getting this shadow. Something has come out of them that has destroyed a part of their life. Maybe they had a big fight with their boss or something like that. And because it's Five of Pentacles, it's like there's just something like bottoming out here. Okay. And then I get the Queen of Cups and the Three of Cups. There is a celebration coming. The King and Queen of Cups, like, just know that there is love here. Okay. This is not a connection that is going toward understanding their feelings. I feel like you guys know your feelings. That might be what the problem is. One of you could be married. One of you could be in another situation or another living somewhere far away. There's definitely something blocking this connection. So let's clarify a few things here. I want to clarify the Tower. Okay, it could be different for each one of you, but I am getting an all or nothing feel from you guys. Page of Swords, Seven of Wands, the Hermit, I like that, and the Eight of Swords. So a little bit, one of you has been blocking this idea. One of you has been blocking this idea of commitment. The other one of you has had, it's like all or nothing. So it's sort of like real polarization here, where the masculine is like, I want to get out of commitment in general. I don't want to do commitment at all. I don't want to be part of commitment. And the feminine may be on the other side of that, like there is only commitment. There's nothing else. So I'm getting a real sense of boundaries that are being erected here. And the Hermit is saying, you know what, maybe you're a little bit too strident about this. It's not like compromise, compromise, compromise. I'm not saying that. But I am saying that it's sort of like you're not seeing that it's not all or nothing. There is some kind of communal connection to this. There is some kind of love. There is already love between the two of you. And why that it needs to be all or nothing. What's this Five of Pentacles? Why is this Five of Pentacles here? The Star card, Emperor, Four of Cups. All right, King of Wands. So lots of fire going on here. I do feel like there was something, or there will be something. Maybe even that Tower is kind of like a hell to the no. Like, no, I don't, all or nothing, very strident, very stubborn energy. And I'm just getting the sense that like both of you are feeling that. One of you is real stubborn on one side, the other's real stubborn on the other side. And there's just this sense of like never the twain shall meet until we get to the future, right? We have this Knight of Pentacles and this Page of Cups. There is something really lovely about this reconnection. So there is this, I don't know, blowing apart. Well, Tower, we can talk about blowing apart. I'm getting also that there is a little bit of ego involved here. Now, no disrespect here. When I say ego, it's sort of like the presentation of me to the world. What I want people to see. What do I want people to I want people to be able to see this connection. It's important to my self-esteem that I have a partner, and that has to be, you know, a full-on married partner or something like that. It's important to my self-esteem that that's the truth. Let me ask about the truth. What is the truth? Can be this strident kind of all or nothing. Ace of Swords. Queen of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Oh yeah, King of Pentacles. Look at that. Nine of Cups. Absolutely. This is all or nothing. Truth bomb. All or nothing. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Four of Wands. I get the feeling that this masculine has just gone through some kind of bloody divorce, and there's a feeling of, whew, don't want to do that again. I don't think that's what will happen with this person. But I also think there's a certain amount of truth to that stance too. That it's not just one or the other. It's sort of like, well, I hear you and I understand where you're coming from. On both sides. I feel like both sides need to say that or need to come to that. It's not just about saying it and being like, okay, I see. Like, it's not a grudging thing. It needs to be something that's heartfelt. So the feminine, the Sagittarian, I feel like I'm talking to a feminine Sagittarian here. There needs to be some kind of like, okay, I get it. You've had a bad experience in your life. I get it. And the masculine saying, you know, I will work very hard at this connection. Knight of Pentacles. And can we look at the convention of this Hierophant and be like, why is that so important? Why is that convention so important? Or why is it so unimportant? Or why is it so awful? Or what about that really brought this masculine into their shadow and really helped them heal? Because I am getting this Star card here. That's a healing card. So it brought this masculine, you know, down from being the Emperor and into this Four of Cups space of like, nope, not doing it. But there is growth here because I am getting King and Queen of Cups. So the feminine is saying, or the Sagittarian energy here, I feel like is saying, this is what I'm looking for. This is like all or nothing. Nine of Cups. This is what I want. All or nothing. The masculine says, this is all I can offer you right now. This is all I can offer you right now. So there is some kind of conversation that is like, could be a break, and then there could be a reconnection. Could be a break, and then there could be a reconnection. So let me talk about this Queen of Cups and Three of Cups. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Oh yeah, the Moon and the Magician. Love this. Love this. So this is about creating something that's new. Aries new moon. It's an eclipse, 19 degrees Aries. And Chiron is sitting there too. I do like this. So let's go deeper into this. The Ace of Cups, the Moon, and the Magician. This is what's coming next. Like I said, I will pull cards for each zodiac sign, likely for a divine masculine. If you're looking at this as an internal reading, as a reading just for you, then what you're looking at is inside there's some argument going on about what it is that you truly want. And you're going to get the opportunity to present that to someone pretty soon. But this is definitely going on inside. Okay, so link is below if you want to continue on with me, Saggies. I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.